horseshit freezing? Do you like an absolutely OP secondary fire? Do you like walls? Do you like Donald Trump? No, I'm kidding. Do you like cryo freeze, which basically gives you sustained heals for a freaking long time? And do you like sexy Chinese accents in the game? Well, Mei is for you. So, just to let you guys know, I actually understand every single word Mei is saying inside the game. Like when she's saying her ultimate, it actually doesn't correlate to the translation in English. So whenever she's saying 不动不洗澡, that basically means stop what you're doing, go take a shower. that's what she's saying. And basically the ultimate is just freezing up people. So, just to let you guys know, I actually do speak Chinese, and Mei is quite interesting whenever I hear her talk. Sometimes she says some really stupid things. So, Blizzard, you gotta work on some of those voice lines you put in there. But anyways, Mei, she's getting a buff. Jeff already announced this, and it's already getting released to the PTR. And Mei's freeze will do more damage. It's gonna last longer, and her secondary fire will also hold more bullets, so she can fire 10 secondary fire shots instead of 8. And Mei is one of the best defensive heroes, but for some reason she's also one of the least picked heroes in the game as well. So if you main Mei, good for you, because you're one of those small percentages of people who don't play really OP characters. For a time, Mei was actually heavily criticized on, and Jeff was really, telling people that you can counter Mei. There are ways to counter Mei. You can use Roadhog, hook her, and one-shot her, or bait out her cryo freeze and then still kill her. Just bait out her abilities and you kill Mei. It's easy. Even though her abilities are just really good defensively, bait them out and you can kill the son of a bitch. Anyways, Mei on defense, you can really use her on Hanamura. She's really good at stalling map objectives, especially control points. That's what Mei is really all about. Hanamura Mei is the most common, and you always see her on that map no matter what, despite her low pick rates. And not only that, Mei can really just 1v1 with other squishies like a Genji or a Tracer. Any high mobility heroes Mei is just really good at, because her freeze just slows them down, and she can just do tons of burst damage with her secondary fire. So use that to your ability whenever you have a high mobility hero on the enemy team, like a Genji or Tracer. Like, dive comp is just so relevant this season. In so many seasons, you can just really counter Genji and Tracer with your freeze, and also if they try to burst you down, you use your cryo freeze to heal yourself up. So let's talk about how you should use Mei at the beginning of the game. So to the start of every single game, don't be that shitty troll ass Mei and wall your teammates off from trying to get out of the base. That's kind of stupid. You're not only wasting time of your objective points, but people could report you for trolling. So don't do that. But every single start to a game for Mei, you do want to start by taking a high ground, because her secondary fire, if you can land those shots, it just does so much damage. And don't try to play Mei on offense unless you have a really good plan for it, or you have someone to combo with. So Mei's ultimate can definitely combo with Genji's Dragon Blade. When they all freeze up, Genji can just stay there and hit people with his blade. Or you can also use your ultimate to combo with Earth Shatter and let Reinhardt take in all that damage and destroy everyone. So only use Mei on offense if you know what the hell you're doing, but Mei is just really defensive specifically. And using Mei on defense, just try to find the high ground. Also, try to wall some of those enemies off whenever you get to have a chance, when they're on the payload or on objective points. Basically, your main job as Mei is to stall. You're kind of like the stalling hero, trying to play turtle, not doing much and letting your team kind of carry you, for example. And her combo is just simply freeze people up for seconds and just aim it at their head and headshot them easily. Just one shot burst right there. But sometimes, you don't keep track of your ammo and you waste your freeze, and sometimes you don't have enough ammo to use that for secondary fire. So you can definitely fuck up on that nice kill you're gonna get, but no, you ran out of ammo. So watch your ammo. That's another tip for Mei you guys need to know. And then another thing you should know with Mei is you use your cryo freeze to bait out enemy abilities like McCree's flashbang or Roadhog's hook. You could use your cryo freeze immediately and get out of it once you bait them out. So try to position yourself where you know you can bait their abilities. Like if you're so close up to a McCree, he's gonna flashbang you and right click. So try to stand in front of him and immediately cryo freeze. That's one of the tips you can do to draw out McCree's abilities and then freeze them and then kill them afterwards with your secondary fire. Now, how should you use her wall? Once again, stalling, getting people off of the objective or trying to contest as long as possible. Wall should be used only if they're trying to get somewhere. Don't wall them off if they're, fighting already. Wall them off if they're trying to reach one of your teammates, like a Mercy. Like, you can definitely put a clutch wall in front of a Genji so he cannot get over it when he's trying to target a support like a Mercy or a Zenyatta. So try to use your walls tactically. Like, put some IQ in your wall positionings like Trump does. And besides using that for blocking off enemies, also try to use wall in front of those control points, like especially for Volskaya Industries on the second point. You can definitely use the wall people off in the start so they can't get onto the objective and basically stall out even more from there. So stalling is basically Mei's real game, and that's why I can see why she's not being picked so much, because not many people like to play Turtle with her. I mean, playing Turtle is just kind of like Clash of Clans, for example. You kind of have to wait it out a little bit. You have to be patient, and people don't like patient. People like to play fast-paced heroes, and that's why dive comp is just every single season. There's no stopping it. So anyways, guys, this will wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to know more tips about Mei, then check out the video in the description, and also comment down below on what hero you want to see next. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys later on Salty Sports. Peace out.